everyone, welcome back to the Raven Oracle with Monique. This is your weekly reading for May the 19th. Okay, so we are going to get stuck right in. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. If my energy resonates with you, if you feel you can connect to me and you like what I have and how you feel about me, then consider subscribing and stick around. I do weekly readings, I do timeless readings, and lots of shorts every week, so you can catch those if you subscribe and click your notification bell. All right, so guys, we are going to get into your reading. I'm just going to cut the cards. All right, and let's just see what Spirit has for you for this week. So I'm going to do my usual 4-card spread for you. So the first card we are looking at today is your current energy. So how has your week been? You know, how was last week? You know, after your reading, did you take to heart what I said, what Spirit was encouraging you to do? I hope so. So let's have a look and see. Maybe Spirit needs to give you a little bit more of a nudge. Okay. So, oh, yes. All right. So we have the 3 of Wands here, guys. Okay. Sorry, 3 of Swords. So 3 of Swords. Remember, the swords is speaking about your thoughts. It is the element of air. It is communication. It is what you are receiving and taking on, and what you are allowing into your thinking and into your world and into your environment that makes you feel a certain way. So if you are allowing things into your life that is breaking your heart, literally speaking, okay, or making you feel down or depressed, or making you look around at your life circumstances and feeling like there are just storm clouds all around you, the rain is pouring, there's thunder, there's lightning, everything feels like it's falling apart, I urge you to look at what you are allowing in your thoughts. What is going on in your mind that is leading you to have these overwhelming emotions happening in you right now? Because this is a card about overwhelm, but pay attention to the number. Okay, it's a number 3. So 3s typically are about creation. So remember, your thoughts create your reality. Your thoughts aligned with your emotions create your reality. And those of you who have been with me for a while, you know that when I speak about getting your heart and your mind aligned, that is when creation happens. All right, so the emotions and the thoughts have to be in alignment in order for you to start, first of all, creating, sending out that energy, and that is what you are going to get back, and that is what you're going to start attracting back as well. So what are you thinking and what are you feeling right now that is creating your life circumstances? All right, so this is the current energy for this week. Let's have a look at the next card. So the next card, if that's not challenging enough, this card is about what you could be struggling with something, something isn't clear, something that you haven't considered yet. All right, so let's have a look and see what it is. Queen of Pentacles. Yes, in order for you to get thinking and feeling aligned, in order for you to get clarity and understanding about what is going on in your environment, and because it's the Queen of Pentacles here, I think it's got something to do with your material world. It's got to do with it could be a financial situation that you're finding yourself in. Perhaps you're in the cycle of, there's no way I can get out of this. I'm lost. I'm doomed. I'm going to be bankrupt, whatever the situation. Or, you're trying desperately to get money together for something, but it's not happening. It's not working. When you pay attention to that still quiet voice inside you, that is where your ancient wisdom resides. That is where the answers reside. And guys, I know when we are in a frantic, chaotic world and environment, and everything is grabbing our attention that shouldn't be grabbing our attention, we kind of get addicted to it, and we don't want to make time for ourselves. We don't want to get into this quiet place of contemplation where we are thinking, allowing the thoughts to come in, allowing the feelings, feeling your feelings, listening to your thoughts. Sometimes you really need to just allow, all the pain, the painful thoughts, the horrible feelings to actually come up for you to see them clearly and then take action to change it. So the Queen of Pentacles, queens typically are speaking about your focusing on your intuition. So the Queen is very connected to her intuition. You can also see by the artwork, her throne is in a garden or in the countryside. She has surrounded herself with beauty and nature. So her feet are firmly planted in the ground. She is very grounded because she understands that in order for her to have clarity and have wisdom to rule her kingdom, she needs to be very grounded. She can't allow circumstances and people to bombard her day in and day out where she can't think clearly. She can't access her wisdom. She can't access her experience and her knowledge that is going to help her see clearly in order for her to rule. And this is exactly the same thing for you. You are the king or the queen of your life. You are here to rule your life. You are here to take control of it. You are here to guide your thinking and your feelings, to take control of them and to align them the way you want them to be aligned. And a queen does that. That energy of that queen, you're in control. You are the boss. Those of you who watch lots of my videos, I say that all the time, and I hope it's sinking in. You have to understand that you are the boss of your life. You are the one that's in control. No one else. Okay, you might think that other people have influence and say and can control you, but that is an illusion that you have allowed or that you have created in your environment. So this is something that you need to think about. This is something that you need to really, get stuck into. Find time away from the chaos. Allow all these feelings and thoughts to come up. Write them down, because it's really great to write things down. You see it and you remove yourself from it. So you put it down on that piece of paper, and then you kind of push it away and you look at it and you go, I didn't notice that. I didn't realize that. Look how that thought is affecting that feeling, or that feeling is affecting that thought. Okay, because they feed off each other. Okay, so I would urge you to pay more attention to your inner world at this time, because that is where the answers and the solutions to the problems that is causing you all this distress, that's where it's going to come from. All right, so let's have a look at card number 4. So this is like the outcome card, something you're heading towards. It's an encouraging card. Okay, so you have the 7 of Wands. 7s are, especially this card. This card for me, it can be a conflict card. There's that little bit of fighty energy. All right, but it is you exercising your boundaries. So this 7 of Wands for me is, especially in this reading, I'm definitely getting this. You guys have to perhaps put up boundaries. You have to keep the chaos away, especially the chaotic people, because you can have chaotic people in your life that just completely overrun your life, or have so much to say that you're paying more attention to them and you're not paying enough attention to yourself and your desires and your heart and what you want for yourself and how you want your life to go, and how you want to be led and how you want to be guided from the divine. All right, that is the only being, the only energy that you should be listening to is your higher self, your infinite, wise, powerful self. That is the only person you should be listening to in your life first, okay? Then, of course, there are people in your life that you can trust and that you can rely on. Then you listen to those people. But if there are people that are sowing negativity and chaos and drama into your life, you need to put up your boundaries, and they need to be strong, firm boundaries. So this guy, okay, he's standing on a hill, all right, and he's defending his territory. He's defending himself against things that are trying to overwhelm him. This is a Wands card, so we are talking about your plans and ambitions and your dreams. He is defending those, okay. It is interesting that the Wands are at the bottom, but I think these, I get the sense that they're really planted into the ground, and he's using them as a barrier. This is what I achieved. This is what I want. These are my goals. These are my dreams. I'm going after them, and now I'm defending my right to them. And it is your birthright. You have the right to live your life to the fullest, to be happy and joyful and extremely abundant. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. So remember, going within is going to give you answers, guidance, and clarity to make your world more abundant. But that's in every area of your life: happiness, joy, relationships, job, everything that you can possibly think of. Abundance is meant for you. So this is definitely something that Spirit is saying to you this week. You need to put up your boundaries. You need to surround yourself with the energy of your desires and your dreams, and that is all you focus on, and you do not allow other people in. You do not allow other people to break down this barrier and crash their way in and break the wands. Okay, the wands. All right. So definitely a very powerful, strong energy. All right, let's have a look at the final word in the tarot deck for you. 8 of Pentacles. So guys, this is simply a card that's saying that you need to put all your energy, all your focus into continuing the work that you're already doing, because it is going to pay off. Okay, you're going to start seeing dividends. You're going to start seeing the fruits of your labor. But it takes a disciplined, constant consistency. That's the word I'm looking for. Be consistent with what you are focusing on and what you are creating. Okay, while you're doing that, don't allow anyone to derail you. All right, okay. Find the answers from within, continue, because this is what this card is promising. Okay, but this is in the resistance card, in the challenge card. So in order for you to get back to discipline, back to consistency, back to mastering and creating the life you want, you need to go within and you need to shut out the drama. Shut out the drama. Okay, but this is, the 8 is also a card of self-empowerment. Okay, it is a card of you taking control of your life, going after what you want, setting yourself free. We are Pentacles, so you're talking about finances, you're talking about growth, expansion in every area of your life. This is what you need to be working towards with every fiber of your being, okay? And only that. You can see this character is very focused on what he's doing, but he's already achieved so much. Be proud of what you've already done. You know, hold on to that. You know, give yourself a gold star. You are the boss. And be proud of every single thing that you've achieved in your life, okay? Because you need to. And you need to celebrate it. But now continue building on top of that. Even more, even more. Remember, the universe doesn't have a limit to its bank account. Okay? There's no limit to the universe. There's no limit to you, which means there's no limit to you. You are capable of achieving everything your heart desires without limit. 8, the infinity sign. Okay? You are infinite. You are abundant unto infinity. You can create anything you desire for your life, but it does require you sometimes to kick out the things that are distracting you from achieving that. Okay, so put up those boundaries. All right, I'm going to draw a psychic reading card for you now. Let's see if Spirit has something additional. Spirit, is there anything extra that you just want to give the viewer today? Thank you. Look at that. Yay. Abundance. Yes. Thank you. Just say, thank you, universe. I receive this. Just receive, and go, yes, yes. This is what I want. Make it happen. Remember, you are the commander of your life. So you tell the universe, this is what I want. Make it happen. Thank you. Command. Okay? Don't be afraid. All right? Command the universe. All right? It is your birthright. All right, so abundance, yes, money, 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 okay? But not only money, hey? Every area of your life. Relationships, having the most beautiful, wonderful people in your life, okay? Having the most exciting, expansive job that just fills you with joy every morning and makes you want to jump out of bed and shout hallelujah or whatever, okay? That is abundance, being filled with joy and contentment. Okay, think of the cards like the 10 of Cups, ultimate fulfillment, rainbow, blessings, everything your heart desires. This is what this card represents. You need to go after it. Okay, and we're going to draw one more from the Mystical Wisdom deck. Let's have a look and see. All right, one more message, please, Spirit. Thank you. And Sensuality, express your sensuality. Oh, okay. So maybe you are looking at a relationship. This could be talking about a relationship that's causing you this heartache. Okay. But this entire message has got to do not just with one specific area of your life, it's got to do with every single part of your life. So if it's relating to a relationship, okay, go back to the beginning of the video and listen to it from that point of view. Okay, it'll make sense as well. But sensuality, maybe also you just need to, you know what I get from this card? From this card, I get the queen here, the being very attached, aware, connected to your senses, to your sensuality. You know, being connected to yourself, to your heart, to your, even to your body. Maybe you need to look after that body. Maybe you need to go and spoil it, go for a spa day, you know, something like that. But reconnect to yourself. What I got from Spirit now is that some of you are so focused on the outside world and this rubbish chaos that's going on constantly, okay, that you've forgotten to take care of you, the most important person on the planet. You are the most important person to the universe on this earth. So is everyone else. Okay. You have to take care of yourself. You have to nurture yourself. You have to exercise self-care. All right. And because when you look after yourself, then you have the energy to live your life to the fullest, but also help and support and give to others around you that you want to, that you allow into your space. All right. I'm going to leave it there, guys. Absolutely beautiful reading. Very, very powerful. If you enjoyed this, please consider subscribing. Click your notification bell. Like, share, comment. Okay. I love hearing from you. Please don't forget to smash that like button for me. I'd so appreciate it. It just gets my video seen by the algorithm and suggested to more people. I would so appreciate it. Guys, have a fantastic week, and I will see you next time. Bye.